What up, everybody? It's BBKDRAGOON. I'm coming at you today with the Requiem 45. I want to talk to you a little bit more about Warmind. Season 3 has began, and I really didn't mention Valor or the Glory ranks, and I wanted to just sort of talk about my initial impressions with Season 3 PvP so far. Let's dive into this pulse rifle. By the way, this is the Requiem 45. It's kind of being dubbed the new Hacksaw. I don't know if it will catch on in mass popularity. I think it's a good enough gun to hang with a lot of the weapons out there, but I wouldn't put it into the S tier kind of plateau. I definitely think this is a weapon that at mid-range is awesome. If you didn't play Destiny 1, you may not remember the Hacksaw. When the Taken King came out, Hacksaw was a higher rate of fire, lower impact pulse rifle that was fairly strong throughout most of Destiny 1's like back year and a half, and definitely had a lot of love from the community. I think that was the first weapon I reviewed for the Taken King. Yeah, it was. I put a stupid little screeching eagle sound right at the start, I remember, for the Hacksaw. Anyway, Requiem 45 can be wow. You can acquire Requiem 45 from Onabray as you're going through the campaign. She gives you a selection of 3 weapons, so if you missed it, you can always run back through it with a different character and pick this thing up. This has Zen Moment, accurized rounds, and what is the intrinsic perk? Rapid fire frame. Yeah. So at mid distances, if you're landing your headshots, of course, it's a useful weapon. Up close and personal, I play on PC, and hand cannons just are really, really crispy and feel fantastic on PC. So I think this is mainly a mid-range weapon. Oh, you're also going to get to see footage of one of the new PvP maps. So this new map is called Meltdown. If you played Skyline, which is one of the Rise of Iron Crucible maps, this reminds me a lot of Skyline. Maybe there's some elements of Pantheon mixed into it. I really enjoyed the aesthetic of the map. The way it played, I think in 6v6 is going to be really good because it's sort of a bigger, longer map. So when you're playing with more people, I think it's going to feel a little bit more populated and just a little bit more busy. Season 3 has brought with it the Valor ranking system and the Glory ranking system. Glory being your more traditional, competitive-based. You lose points when you lose matches, you win points when you win matches, and Valor is more like the Halo 3 XP system, where you're going to earn points by winning games, and you're not really going to lose points by losing matches, but it is going to knock out your win streaks and any bonuses you might have accrued. It's more, this is how much the player has generally played in the season, while Glory is all about like the competitive rank side of things. And to be honest with you, I was pleasantly surprised with both of these features. I worry about the competitive side, which I'll touch on in a second, but the Valor rank, having just this number that tracks your progress throughout the season to show how much time and effort that you've put in, and alongside of it, leveraging potential rewards that you can have for reaching certain Valor ranks throughout the season, almost akin to like a mini prestige system from COD, is a great idea, and I'm always a fan of tracking players' engagement. It may seem silly to some, but I don't know, for me, watching your level crank up further and further throughout a season has a really rewarding aspect to it, and you can talk about it with your friends. It's just something that you can brag about around the water cooler, like, oh yeah, we reached this next level in Valor. That's cool, bro. You've been playing way too much Destiny. On the competitive side of things, I mentioned that I was a little bit worried. Right now, you got everybody grinding for Red Rick's Claymore, so the population is certainly higher than it was pre-Warmind release. So you can find matches here in North America for competitive stuff pretty easily. However, the competitive playlist prior to this ranking system was very low population, and you could be waiting upwards of 10 to 15 minutes for certain matches. My Australian buddy Sassy and Aura wait, I think sometimes like 20 and 25 minutes. That was before Warmind. Now that it's released, obviously, there's more people in there because they're grinding for that Red Rick's Claymore reward. But in 3 weeks, the question remains, are we still going to be seeing those kind of numbers? Are players still going to be interested in pursuing that weapon? And I don't know. Also, you will probably see in the competitive side of things, the peer-to-peer shortcomings, like those problems exacerbated and made pulling them to the forefront. I am very curious to see what this new meta will be. Obviously, the exotic tuning pass has put a ton of new stimulus to test out into the Crucible sandbox and see where things stick. And then also you've got players who are more geared towards winning. I found in my quick play matches, they seem to be people taking a lot more seriously because you want more of that valor. You want to see that number go up and you want to get the win to continue your win streak, which is pretty cool. I like when people are trying out there. These new ranking systems have definitely proven to me that I likely will play PvP kind of consistently the next couple of weeks while my friends are still on. And I think these are cool ideas coming into the fray. I wish they would have been here at launch, but I want to know what you guys think about the new ranking systems and Season 3 PvP in general. Let me know what platform you're on, if you're on PC or console, because I'd love to hear a different viewpoint from the console players as well. And finally, if you are liking the Requiem, if you're using it, also shout out in the comments. I'd love to hear your opinions on that one too. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Have a great start to your weekend and enjoy the raid layer. I'll talk with you again very soon.